Hello and welcome back to Petrol Magazine. Today we're diving into future German classics, cars that might not cost much now, but in a few years people will be saying, dude, you could have had that for like 15 grand. These aren't trailer queens or overpriced museum pieces, these are affordable, enthusiast-loved German machines that still have style, power, and soul, with just a tiny side of electrical gremlins. Before we get rolling, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which German car do you think is criminally underrated right now? Let's get into it. Let's start with the BMW 128i, built from 2008 to 2013. It's the E82 1 Series coupe that everyone ignored because the 135i had turbos, and TikTok hadn't told anyone what driver feel meant yet. But here's the secret. The 128i came with the naturally aspirated N52 inline 6, which is not only buttery smooth and rev-happy, but also way more reliable than its boosted siblings. It makes 230 horsepower, is available with a 6-speed manual, and weighs just enough to make modern BMWs look like they're on a bulking cycle. It's like the E30's millennial cousin, still knows how to party, just wears skinny jeans. Prices right now, $8,000 to $14,000. Get one while people are still chasing fake M badges. Next up is the second-gen Audi TT, from 2008 to 2014. This is the one that stopped looking like a jelly bean and started looking like it meant business. Quattro all-wheel drive, a 2.0-liter Turbo 4 with 211 horsepower, and Audi's famously tight handling make this car way more fun than you'd expect from something often parked next to yoga mats. It's quick, it's refined, and inside it feels more like a mini R8 than a Golf in disguise. You can find them for $10,000 to $16,000, and it's only a matter of time before people realize they're not just hairdresser cars anymore. Also, bonus points for the pop-up spoiler that makes you feel like you're in a Bond chase every time you hit 75. Now we're getting serious. The W211 E55 AMG is what happens when a German engineer snaps and decides your executive sedan needs a supercharger. Under the hood is a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 making 469 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. It does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, which is hilarious considering it looks like something your tax attorney would drive. And when you punch it, it sounds like a muscle car just got accepted into Mensa. You can still find one for $12,000 to $18,000, but they're getting harder to find in clean condition. Once people realize what these are, it's over. Fair warning though, when something breaks, and it will, you'll hear a faint whisper, should have bought the V6. Yes, there's a Porsche on this list, and no, it won't cost you both kidneys. The first-gen Porsche Cayman, built between 2006 and 2008, is still a bargain for now. You get a mid-engine layout, flat-six engine, and one of the best handling cars Porsche ever built, all without having to say, I drive a Boxster and explain yourself. The early 2.7-liter model made 245 horsepower, and the S model made 295. But the real magic is in how this car feels on the road. It's like a go-kart. If that go-kart wore a Rolex and studied abroad in Stuttgart. Prices are creeping up, but you can still snag one for $18,000 to $22,000, depending on mileage. And once 911 prices hit the moon, these will be right behind them. Last up is the car that answers the question. What happens when Volkswagen builds a Bentley in disguise? You get the VW Phaeton, a luxury sedan so over-engineered it's almost a prank. It shared its platform with the Bentley Continental, came with options like a W12 engine, air suspension, and wood trim that looks like it came from a yacht. The climate control system had 4 zones and individual air direction for each passenger, because apparently someone at VW had a grudge against simplicity. It originally cost over $100,000, but now you can find them for $6,000 to $10,000. That's less than a new Corolla. Sure, it'll bankrupt you if something major breaks, but when it's working, it's the ultimate flex for people who really know cars. And that's our list of 5 future German classics you can still afford, while they're still hiding in plain sight. From the raw and reliable 128i to the ridiculous overbuilt Phaeton, these are the cars you'll wish you grabbed before the YouTube investors showed up. Which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more hidden gems, future classics, and car picks for people who like being 2 years ahead of the trend, right here on Petrol Magazine. Thanks for watching, and remember, today's budget sleeper is tomorrow's